So we now know what the 3v6 matchup is going to be like in this year's Western Conference playoffs. It's the number 3 seed Golden State Warriors versus the number 6 seed Denver Nuggets. Obviously, this is a pretty interesting series since there will be two top 10 players featured in it, in Nikola Jokic and Steph Curry. And in today's video, I'll be predicting who I think will win the series. I'll start the video, I'll talk about the Warriors' chances, then the Nuggets' chances. Then at the end of the video, I'm going to predict who I think will win and in how much games. Before we enter the video, I ask you to drop a like on this video as it does help my channel grow. Subscribe if you want to see playoff content. I'm going to be posting multiple times every single day. Also drop a comment on this video as I do respond to all of my comments. And also subscribe to help me reach my goal of 3,000 subscribers. Also, yeah, play that intro. To talk about the Warriors first, I don't think it's a huge secret that they're by far the biggest favorites in a series like this, because to many people they're the favorites to win the championship as a whole, and they're probably the favorites to make it out the Western Conference. The key for the Warriors in a series like this definitely has to be defense, because they're facing the Denver Nuggets, who are one of the best offenses in the league, entirely because they have Nikola Jokic, who I believe is the best offensive player in the league. The Warriors had the best defense in the league over the course of the regular season. Despite having many injuries, they have many versatile defenders who can nearly shut down the Nuggets perimeter players. If I'm being honest, the Nuggets don't really have any really elite perimeter players. There's no one I really fear, so I think the Warriors perimeter defense should be fine in a series like this. Where they might struggle is when it comes to Nikola Jokic, who's the top 3 post player in the league. If he's guarded in single coverage, he will score nearly every single time because Kevin Looney can for sure not guard him. In the 4 games Jokic has played against the Warriors, he's been phenomenal, averaging 28 points, 16 rebounds, 9 assists, shooting 57% from the field. So it's pretty clear that Jokic will do well in the series no matter what the Warriors do. And to me, that shows that the Warriors need to try and lock up everyone on the court besides Jokic, because the Nuggets can't win even if Jokic drops 35. But if his second leading scorer is 12 points, Nuggets don't have a chance to win. The Warriors are just that great enough on defense to where I actually think they can do that at a pretty good level. But not only are the Warriors good on defense, they're good on offense. They're one of the best shooting teams in the league. Everyone who plays for them can shoot the rock. They have the Splash Bros. This is going to be a really tough test for the Nuggets because the Nuggets are just an average defense and they're going up against arguably the best shooting team in the league outside of the Utah Jazz. This is going to be really hard for the Nuggets to defend, and as long as the Warriors role players are ready to step up and hit their shots, the Warriors offense should be fine. The thing that makes the Warriors so scary on offense is the fact that they have shown the ability to win games even when Steph Curry is scoring less than 15 points. They have so much guys who could go off for a big game. Obviously Steph could go off, and he probably will because he's a superstar. Clay is still capable of having those explosive games where he hits 5 or more threes, as he showed in the last few games of the season. Guys like Wiggins and Poole can definitely give you over 20 points and take advantage of the attention Steph and Clay get from the defense. I don't have too much worries about the Warriors on offense because we have seen this same offense lead them to multiple championships and deep playoff runs. The only fear I have for the Warriors in this series is whether or not Steph will be 100 in this series, because apparently they don't know if he's going to play for sure at the start of this series. Also, in the second half of the year, they weren't nearly as good as they were in the first half of the year, and after the All-Star break, they've actually been below 500. I know they dealt with injuries, but that still has to be somewhat of a concern going into the playoffs. The key for the Denver Nuggets in a series like this, where they're really undermanned and huge underdogs, has to be everyone else besides Nikola Jokic producing. If I'm being honest, there isn't anyone on this roster I'm sure you can depend on to step up in a series like this. We all know Jokic is going to play phenomenal. We all know he's going to try and get his teammates involved, but we don't know if he's going to get the help he needs to win a series against this loaded Warriors team. Guys like Aaron Gordon, Monte Morris, Will Barton, and Bones Highland will all need to step up and take advantage of the attention Jokic will attract from the Warriors defense. If those guys can step up, maybe the Nuggets can complete the upset. Defense is also something the Nuggets will have to do if they want to beat the Warriors, and honestly I think they'll have some type of trouble because they don't have a bunch of really good perimeter defenders who could give Steph Curry any type of problems. Barely any teams in the league have that, but at least most teams have that one lockdown defender. The Nuggets have that in Aaron Gordon, but I don't think he's going to be guarding Steph Curry. And overall, they're just an average defense. I can see the Warriors abusing their defense. If the Nuggets want to win, they need help from anyone not named Nikola Jokic. To give my prediction on who I think will win, I'd have to go with the Warriors for obvious reasons. They have the best player in the series. Even if you think Jokic is better than Steph, they're basically neck and neck, but I will say Jokic has been better this season. Also, on top of that, the Warriors are just a better team. They have way better depth, not way better coach, but they're better coach. The Warriors are the better offense and defense. They're a team that's proven to perform in the playoffs. There's really no reason to not go with the Warriors. I think the Warriors will win this series in 5 games. I think it will have some close games in it because Jokic is just that great. I think the Warriors will win. I give the Nuggets at least a game because I think Nikola Jokic is that good. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Let me know whether or not you think the Warriors are winning this series. Drop a like on this video on my channel to grow. Subscribe to my channel if you want daily playoff content. I'm posting every day. Also subscribe to help me reach my goal of 3,000 subscribers. Also drop a comment on this video because I do respond to all of my comments. And play that intro.